Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna talk about power of 3 or accumulation, manipulation, and distribution model in trading. So let's just get into it. I generally look for this model to play out during the New York market open at 9:30 a.m. New York time. And before, during the pre-market opens, we usually range and we create equal highs and equal lows, which actually form the range that we call the accumulation. Then, when the market opens, we're waiting for a liquidity sweep, which is basically the accumulation. I meant manipulation. Then, at 9:30 open, we usually wait for that manipulation to happen in the form of liquidity sweep by sweeping either the equal highs or equal lows of that accumulation range that happened during the pre-market. During this manipulation, we usually want to see for an entry model to play out. This could be like a structural change or even some kind of inverse or fair value gap to the downside, or basically the opposing direction of that manipulation. And then we want to enter from that entry model to the opposing of the manipulation, as I said, and we want to target these equal lows below of that accumulation during the pre-market, and we could also take partials off and leave rest of the position as the distribution. Because if you want to just target these lows, these are more probable to just get swept as it's the closest opposing liquidity. But it also can happen that we get a breakout and down below even more. But this would be much higher win rate, and this would be much higher risk-reward ratio. So let's get into some real chart examples to actually show you in practice. So this is the first example. What do we see? The market opens right here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what is our accumulation? Our accumulation is this. These are the relative equal highs, and these are the relative equal lows. Okay, so the market opens. What do we see? An immediate push to the upside. And that push to the upside is that manipulation that we want to see, sweeping these equal highs above of that accumulation range. So what do we look for? The entry model. I usually look for the first inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute time frame. Doesn't really matter. The lower the time frame, the less probable, but the more chance they're gonna top take the trade. So in our example, this is the first inverse fair value gap which we got. Let's mark it up. And when we got an inversion, I want to see top of that and rejection from that. So we got a top. So I enter short, stop loss above the high, and take profit at that opposing liquidity pool, which would just be these equal lows, relative equal lows down here. I could also target like a higher risk reward, but that would make the trade just less likely to fully play out. Usually, I would just take a partial off at those equal lows and put my stop loss to break even, to limit myself from losing some money. And then I would left like 50% of the position riding as my runner. But usually I want to close the whole position down here. Okay, so this is the next example. Again, the market opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so let's mark it out. And what do we see? Let's first analyze our accumulation zone. So this would be our accumulation zone. We see that relative equal highs above and relative equal lows below. The market opens, we chop around a bit, then we go up, manipulate towards that range high, sweeping those equal highs, and actually this is our manipulation model. What do we look for? The first inverse fair value gap that happens during the manipulation. If you do not get an inversion, would be no trade for me. Okay, so we got an inverse fair value gap, sell limit right away from that inversion, stop loss at a high, and take profit at the opposing liquidity, which should be those relative equal lows below. Also, just again, I could have targeted like a higher risk-reward ratio, but it would be less probable. And you can see that actually it was less probable and it would not happen. So the best thing you can do, just target the opposing equal lows below, just as in this example. Another example, this is going to be quite tricky, but let's first see where the market opens. The market opens here, and the accumulation is actually this zone. Yeah, we have the relative equal highs above, relative equals below, and you can see that the market open and we have a massive wick on the downside. But it's that manipulation wick of that opening candle, and that wick actually created those relative equal lows below, which just marked up our accumulation. What do we see after? Price rallied up. This is our manipulation, and the first fair value gap that got inversed is actually all the way up here. Okay, so let's mark it out. Again, we would sell limit from that inversion, stop loss at the high, and take profit at those equals low below. Same as before, I could target a higher RR just by targeting some external sell side, but that would make the trade just less probable to play out. So I usually just target the equal lows or the equal highs opposing to that manipulation which played out. And you can see that the market perfectly rebalanced after sweeping those equal lows and then actually revert back to the upside. And so you can actually see that I don't cherry pick these trade ideas and these trade recaps. This actually happened the last Friday because I'm making this video on Sunday. So yeah, this was a trade. The previous trade was even the day before. Let's scroll all the way back. I actually removed the drawings, but this was a trade. If you can remember, skip back in the video. Okay, so this is it. This is the whole accumulation, manipulation, distribution strategy, the model of which I look every single day for it to play out. Equal highs, equal lows, manipulation, inverse fair value gap, and take your sell or buy limit from that to the opposing liquidity that just had been swept. Yeah, the equal highs or the equal lows. So go scroll back to the trading view, just scroll the past 7 market opens and see the model actually playing out, the 930 manipulation model, because it's happening literally every single day. Manipulation during the market open is the most consistent thing that I found after 3 years of constantly trading and looking at the charts. And this is the only thing that I notice happening daily, day in and day out. And I just want to share it with you because why not? See you in the next one. Peace.